the National Association of Black Journalists, and he talked about Vice President Harris's racial identity, that she had become black. A lot of critics said that that hurt him with black voters. What was your reaction?
I don't know.
Ah, welcome, Voice of Truth. Now, this young lady, Michaela Montgomery, she strikes again. She has a unique way of pointing out the inaccuracies of the left. I just love the way she articulates. Here, she's going to speak about, again, the fake Kamala Harris and her chameleon ways. I think it was Anton Daniels, you should check out his channel, who said that her level of intellect and especially in communication is really good. And he's thinking about getting her on his show. I hope he does because, man, she's a dynamite. And I hope black people will listen to her and come off this nonsense train of the identity politics that is going on. Let us vote for somebody based on facts, not feeling. Facts. Because that is how we're going to move the country forward. Without further ado, let me shut up. Now just listen to this young lady cook because she's stewed.
Know why it would hurt him with black voters, because it seems like black voters are offended by everything except the conditions in which their reality is set. So while we might be offended that a rich white man is questioning the nationality of a quote-unquote black woman, that black woman does not claim to be black outside of campaign season. So we saw her be black as she was vying to be VP. The hot sauce on the pork chops, the marching with the band, all of a sudden she's paying attention to her AKA sorority sisters. But then once sworn in office, you didn't see the acknowledgement of her sorority or her HBCU. She didn't wear pink, she didn't wear green, she didn't wear anything HU. She also did not acknowledge the black community while in office. We saw bills signed for Asians. We saw bills passed for migrants, which primarily affects the Hispanic community. We saw bills passed for literally everyone but black people. So for her, additionally, last thing, after she took that oath of office, she went on record to say that she was the first South Asian vice president. At no point in time did she promote her blackness. At no point in time does she acknowledge her blackness. At no point in time does she market herself as a black woman. And that was when she was attorney general. That's back when she was DA. That's all the way until she was senator. And of course, as vice president. So the fact that, again, she's using this black card during the election season just so black people will turn out to vote for her. And then she will, if she were to win, she would be in office and then fail those same black people who did everything in their power to get her in. I think that's disgusting. I think that's unfair. And I think that that's why I personally reached out to the Trump campaign and asked if I could speak, because I'm like, you guys might be offended when he says it, but what are you going to do when I say it? Because at the end of the day, I am a black woman. I've lived a black life, and therefore I pay attention to politics. So I was actually excited for her when she ran for president the first time. Just the fact that she was in the race, I was like, okay, HBCUs, do your thing. But she never acknowledged said HBCUs. In the first 100 days of the administration, they cut funding to HBCUs. She did nothing to support.
I pause it here because Trump was the one that funded all those universities and colleges. Yes, and as soon as the Democrats took over, the same people who voted in the Democrats, Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, cut funding. Oh, yes. So it is Trump they should be loyal to, but oh, hate the white man because the white man is evil without reason. Crazy.
the very people that she's now leaning on to win this election. And I wish that those same people would understand that if they were to support her in this election and she does win, we will see nothing but a repeat of the last administration in which black people, the same people that everybody touts when it's time to get elected, will also be the ones that are the first to be forgotten about once they're sworn in.